Hi friends, I'm Sangeeta here once again. Nice to see you all. Today I'm going to talk about how to live a life having faith in God, how it will help you to live a life that is more meaningful and more, what do you say, comfortable and without any hustle bustle, tension, or anything of that sort. Um, well, in my life, let me talk about that's how I would like to start. Like, what I have faced in my life and how I have dealt with my issues, and why it is more important that you walk hand in hand with God. You know, it so happens that you know when you have more confidence in yourself, that leads to overconfidence, and sometimes you get dejected because things don't happen according to your favor. So it's important that you don't you know depend more on the worldly things. When you do it for some purpose in life, you tend to accomplish it on time, or say faster, and with more contentment. So it's more important that you live your life with satisfaction and contentment, and just see that you don't have greed to attain everything in life. Self satisfaction is more important, self contentment is more important, self control is more important. So just see that when you live a life with people around you, you know it so happens that for you it is more about your work, your life, and your only commitments and your responsibilities. But it's the same with everyone, right? So it's just that you be a good friend with everyone, and then you do your work. It will be more meaningful, as in not only for you but also for the others around you. So I would like to say that when you have faith in God, you tend to be more positive and more goal oriented, rather than think about all the unnecessary thoughts that come in your way. So it so happens that in my life, you know how I have been an introvert girl all through my schooling days, and when I came out of the school, and as and when I entered the college, how I learned about God's scriptures. Like, initially, I'm a Hindu. I don't want to discriminate between a Hindu, a Muslim, or Christian, nothing of that sort. But the faith, I'm talking about the spiritual. I feel, I believe that it's more important to be spiritual than to be religious. So for me, like, I had attended failure for the first time when I was in ninth, and I'm not ashamed to say that I got 0.5 in maths, and I was the lowest score in the class amongst 50 students, and it was such a shameful moment. Like, I got into my own shell. It was very difficult to come out of that disappointment, and I just thought, that entire thing, like, people are looking at me, what people will think about me, and all those thoughts came, like, when I was around hardly 13 or 14 years old then. um, well, then my class teacher, my maths teacher, she just called me once and said, she just wrote a scripture, a verse, in a short paper, and she gave it to, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, before going to sleep, just say this 5 to 10 times every day, and just believe in God and work hard. That's all. Things will be fine. Exactly, it went fine. When I entered the terminal exams and the unit test and so on and so forth, I cleared out. I somehow cleared out, but I with good marks. So that one negative mark, that one red failure line, shook me, and like, brought me into conscious. So it's not always the good things that should motivate you. The negatives will also motivate you. So it's more important that you take it in the right perspective. So I took that 0.5 and I converted it into 100 out of 100 when I was in my 12th, and I got good score. Not in 12th, I guess in 11th. Yes, I got 100 out of 100. I just thanked God and I thanked my teachers. So that's where you tend to change yourself. Change is imperative, and just don't get away with the thoughts that I'm an introvert, I'm like this only, I'm lazy, it so happens that no, things will change. Any incident that happens in our life, it's all for good. So slowly I got into the reading of Bible, and I read a lot of scriptures. I used to watch, I'm a big fan of Jesus Calls Ministries, where brother Paul Dinakaran used to pray along with me in the morning hours, like around 6 o'clock or something, in the TV program, and my faith increased. And the way I got more disciplined, and more spiritual, and somewhere I felt okay, I'm getting on track. Somewhere I was wavering all this while, but now I'm getting on track, and it's all because of the faith I have in God. And when you get more deeper and deeper into the Bible verses and the scriptures and all those chapters, and just have this personal connection with God, where it will make you feel lighter, and you tend to be more relaxed when you pray to God, because it's the worries are not in you, but in you have surrendered your everything to God, and there's someone above there taking care of all your problems, and he'll help you to sort it out. So it's not you alone fighting the battle. So it's very important that you have close connection with God. Second thing, when I read, and I make it a point that I read my Bible every day, and I just pour out my heart problems, or not only problems, but say even a sense of gratitude. All this while, the life that I'm living is someone's prayer, someone else's prayer. So and I pray that everything should go well. That's all. I'm just content. That's all. I have a contented heart, where I thank God for whatever life He has given me, and just spread joy and happiness all around wherever you go, and avoid all kind of fights and all negativity around, and just spread the goodness. So as and when you read these scriptures, when you read the Bible verses, that builds confidence in you, that things will work out for better. So that's all I have to say for today. Okay. As and when the videos passes by, like the next video, I'll let you know more in detail about it. Okay. Thank you. See you. Bye.